Early June of 2018, we had a series of heavy rainfalls. Someone came to our door from the city of Bridgeton and said, "Clean up your sidewalk or you're going to have a $1,200 a day fine."
I come out and I see the ivy and the dirt all over the... That was it. I was totally speechless. I went back in and told Flavia, our wall collapsed. To this day, there's still a part of disbelief, like, this couldn't have happened. And we didn't want it to happen. It's been a very long 2+ years that have altered our lives.
I was concerned about how we would preserve the safety of the community in this dire situation and how we would pay for it. When we learned that the insurance company wouldn't cover it, it came as pretty much of a big shock. Fortunately, we have a neighborhood and a community that stepped up, created a GoFundMe page. We have the neighbor by the name of Jeff Fogg, who is an engineer, stepped in and virtually saved our lives because he created the design that was approved by the city. We were able to clean up the disaster and begin the process of installing a much better and much safer wall.
This wall being on a major thoroughfare, I would go by it day after day, watching Sandy push wheelbarrow loads of material up the street to clear the street and the sidewalk. Not only were they not getting anybody from the city or the county interested, which surprised me because this was built as a public works project back in the 1850s, as Flavia explained. This one weekend, I went back to my house and sat down with my books and my tools and came up with a design to repair this wall. Architecture plays in the character and the makeup of a city and a source of pride of living in that city. And so what we were doing with this project was to restore that signature design element of Bridgeton.
Makes the homes in this area more valuable. Everyone who lives here benefits from the existence of this wall, not just as a practical matter, but because it is beautiful, it's iconic, it is part of an historic district, it makes the district look better.
I had the good fortune of getting connected with Teocos Concrete that's based here in Bridgeton, and specifically its owner, Juan Perez. He's been a godsend to this project for having all but donated the use of his equipment. We're approaching $100,000 on this total project. Had it not been for Juan, we would have been way over that $100,000 range.
We didn't really expect it to be an easy job to fund a $75,000 or $100,000 project, but it was more the outpouring of sympathy than the money that we received that really touched us. We had suggestions. Don't worry about the wall, just kind of put some brush over it and some rock and it'll grow and everything is fine. But that doesn't say anything about our community. And that's why it was so important to rebuild the wall, because the history would be lost.
I don't think I have experienced the sense of community I have experienced on account of this wall before in my life. There was an outpouring of love and affection and concern and respect. Walls, as I said, are supposed to divide, but they have brought us together.